Whew, y'all. Last video was wild. I was dodging wildfires, getting evacuated from public land, and dealing with wind and wildfire smoke, and it was just absolutely bonkers. And I ended up making it to my friend's house that night at the end of that video. But it was scary, you know, like just seeing the smoke and the coloration and just seeing the flames. It was just like, it was just really scary.
I got you a toy today, huh? Didn't I? Yeah, I did. So we're just gonna stay here tonight and see what happens in the morning. And then I think in the morning, we're gonna get the bare necessities packed. I'm gonna help them kind of get things ready to evacuate if need be. See where the fire's at. But hopefully the wind dies down. Big prayers if the wind dies down.
No, the fire is right there, guys. Right there. I ended up staying at my friend's house for about a week and a half because the Aspen fire, the Aspen Acres fire just like was so devastating, and it just was out of control. And it just wasn't really safe to leave, you know, and I didn't want to leave my friends if they were going to get evacuated. So, yeah, I just kind of stayed put for a bit.
Well, I'm in town right now getting some dinner with some friends, and this is what we're looking at right now with the fire. Smoke goes all the way over. So, crazy. We just got an update. We are very close to the pre-evacuation line, but we're not there yet, but we are getting ready. So I'm going to replace my cable real quick just in case we have to make a run for it, because what we've noticed is that when they go into pre-evac to evacuation, you get like 30 minutes. It's not very much time. So we're hurrying up and getting things ready to go. The air quality is really bad here. We've all had headaches and had a slight bloody nose the other day. Jordan and none of us can stop sneezing. It's just been really, really rough. We're trying to stay inside as much as possible, but we've got our route in mind on where to go if we do get evacuated. So that's good for planning purposes, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. And then I should be able to just pull this out. Whoa, I didn't need that much effort. Just got it hooked up, so I'm gonna test to see if it works before I get too committed. All right, I redid it. I just have to go and trim the zip ties to kind of keep it under control, but I confirmed it works and everything's good. So now, if we did end up having to evacuate very shortly, I can at least evacuate safely with my trailer. Okay. Y'all, it's raining. This is amazing. We need this. Hopefully it can get the fires under control, but we are under flash floods, so who knows? But it's wet out there. I got things fixed on my camper. Got to see a few of my friends that I hadn't seen in a while. Tried to make the best of the situation, but there was a lot of uncertainty going on. And you know, we have a friend of ours who has a cabin up in Beulah, Colorado, which was heavily impacted by the Aspen Acres. And the whole week and a half, her house is right on the fire map. It was stressful. Thankfully, we know now that her house did not burn down, but y'all, there's so many people that lost their home in this fire. A lot of businesses that lost their, way of life. And it's just devastating. And my heart just goes out to all these people. And I want to say a huge thank you to all the firefighters, the first responders, the volunteers, all of the people in the community that stepped up and worked together to keep everybody safe. And you guys are the true heroes. It was a group effort for sure. But during that time, it kind of put things into perspective that I have absolutely no control over what happens in my life.
The only thing I have control over is my reactions and what I do. And looking back in this, just like in my road life journey, like when I lived in the 4Runner, it was so hard. But I learned so much about myself, and it was such a beautiful thing. And I kind of want to reconnect with that version of who I was. So I'm gonna leave the Casita in storage for about a week or two. And Pike and I are gonna load up the 4Runner. And we're gonna go do some things that I love, but don't really feel like doing right now. Like going on hikes and backpacking and going off-roading and just doing the things that I love. And in those activities, draw near to Him, my God. And let God kind of do some work in my heart, because there's some things that need to change. So, I have no idea what to expect. Honestly, I'm scared. I'm scared because I don't really feel inspired. And I'm kind of forcing myself to do things right now. And I might need some convincing. Oh my goodness, you guys, I decided to camp where the helicopters destroyed my camp a few months ago. Okay, we're having a redemption run, and we're not gonna let these helicopters own us. So we're gonna camp here, and we're gonna overcome our fears, and that's what we're gonna do here. So let's get settled. It's raining. Are you ready to sleep in the 4Runner? You look so cozy. You do not want these, trust me. Oh, that was rough. You cozy? Morning, baby. Morning. I think honestly, I'm gonna drink my coffee and then I'm gonna go back to bed because I'm tired. This is where we camped last night. I always do this when I have all of the doors open in the 4Runner. There we go. But this is where we camped last night. And the best part about it, camp did not get destroyed by helicopters last night. So that's a huge win. I think this was a successful redemption run. Part of this journey was not only facing a huge fear that had developed late last year at that campsite with the helicopters, but also finding my confidence in my ability to air down my tires and just take a trail that I had no idea where it led. So that is actually the London Mill. That's pretty cool. What do you think, bud? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. All right, here is the first climb. I'm gonna wait until these cars get up there before I start tackling this. All right, here we go. I didn't realize how much I had changed until I set out to test myself here. I found that I had way more anxiety than I used to have, and traveling the roads less used were a little bit more scary. Whew! I'm not gonna lie, I puckered a little bit on that one line. I desperately need new suspension, but she's doing really well. There's a cool mine right there. That's probably what we saw from the bottom. And we're gonna stop here and check out this mine. There's a little bit of snow right there. Oh man, isn't that cool? Oh yeah. It feels so good up here. It's like way cooler than it was down at the base. But I thought I'd give Pike some time to go play outside, get some stretches. He's eating something. Oh, he's trying to get some water. Let's get you some good water, bud. Do you want some waters? Yeah. I probably should fill up my waters. It is so easy to get dehydrated out here. So I gotta make sure I'm drinking my water. There's quite a few people up here. It's really cool that so many people are out exploring, hanging out. And you know, I have a forerunner when this happens. I didn't feel as confident in my rig and in my skills like I did before when I was just doing solo travel. And there is so much joy that comes with just trusting my rig and myself and that God's got me. Okay, we made it to camp. I'm technically stealth camping at the trailhead. Shh, don't tell anyone. So I've got my reflectance up. I've got the Starlink up because I have no cell phone service. And I've got everything charging. The bed is made, Pike is ready. It's super cozy. I parked in a way that no one can really park next to me. So there's trees and then there's like this rock country. I'm hoping it makes it kind of easy to stealth camp, especially with like all of the window curtains and stuff. But good morning, Peanut. Are you a good boy?
Oh man, we actually slept really well last night. I stealth camped at this trailhead because I'm going on a backpacking trip today with Pike. And this last week has just been wild. Living it back in the Forerunner for a period of time has definitely been an adjustment. And I think we're finally starting to get the hang of it. I used some clips and my flannel to block this window because I don't know what I did with all of my weather tech. I have the one that's in the front, but I don't know where the rest of them. I must have left him at the Casita or got rid of him somehow. I don't remember.
okay. Yeah. So this is where we camped last night. We got some pretty mountains up there. We also have some pretty mountains right there. I'm gonna take care of some business, make some coffee, and then start packing. My pack's gonna be kind of heavy for a one-nighter, but I'm bringing some stuff that I wouldn't normally bring. And I'm packing for my dog, but. All right, I'm all packed up, ready to go. So now I just have to make some coffee and then we're gonna hit the trail. I've got my Starlink connected, so I'm gonna send my farewells to my friends and family and then download the map, and then we're gonna go. We just made it to the trailhead. We're entering into the Collegiate Peaks wilderness. We're coming up on a bridge crossing, but there's a creek. Pike, do you want some water? Come here. I'll let him get some water real quick. Wow, it's nice to see water flowing. First bridge crossing of many, I'm sure. Oh, this is so beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I love this place. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to hit the trail for a few years. I've had some older pups and they couldn't really do the long miles anymore. But now that it's just Pike and I thought we'd pick up a hobby that made me feel really connected with nature and my creator. So we've been following along the creek, so it's been really nice. But since I'm not used to wearing a backpack and we're at the trail junction, we're gonna take a break right here. There's a nice little spot right on the creek here, so Pike can get some water carefully. Hopefully he goes the path of least resistance, and he can cool off a little bit. And I'm gonna take the pack off and just sit for a sec. Okay, we are back on trail. I got Pike a little bit longer of a leash so he can explore a little bit more.
But it was really nice to hang out at the creek like that, cool off a little bit. And now we are at the wilderness sign, entering into the Collegiate Peaks Wilderness San Isabel National Forest. There it is. Here we go. Ooh, all kinds of pretty flowers. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Oh, so many varieties of wildflowers right there. We have this one. Look at those. Those are pretty. I think we're getting to the halfway mark, and there's a viewpoint. So we're gonna take a good lunch break there and just kind of rest. We're in no hurry. So we're getting close. So gorgeous. Now that is a nice sight. Oh, well, it's getting a little rocky and we're going straight up, so let's focus. All right, I think I found a spot to take our pack off. Yeah. We are less than a mile, about half a mile from the lake. So we're getting close. Here's the first set of campground that's next to the lake anyway. Lake's right there. I want to kind of post up around here, but I don't know yet. Right next to the water. So it's starting to thunderstorm. It hasn't started raining yet, but there's thunder and lightning outside. And I'm almost out of water. This is all the water I have left. And I really need to chug this. So, yeah, I'm gonna go fill up my water and start purifying it before the rain hits, because that could, I don't know, there was no rain in the forecast, but welcome to Colorado. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my jacket on and get moving before the rain hits. Let's go. Okay. Thankfully, it's not too far of a walk. I don't know if it's actually going to thunderstorm here. This place is gorgeous. Pike knows the way. Come on, bud. All right, we got some water. So now we can go filter. Look at this view. Look at that. So yeah, now I'm camped here on the side of a road, which is so glamorous, because I desperately need water. So, the Arkansas is just on the other side of this pull-off, down a ways, and I'm only staying here because I need water. So, I've gotten 1 gallon filled. I'm working on this one, but I think my filter needs to be back flushed. And since it's taking so long and the sun's going down, I thought I'd just camp right here. So I've got the Blue Eddy, pike, my chair's on the other side so that people, when they're driving over here, got my water filter, and yeah, Starlink's up. And I'll show you over here what I've done. Oh, here's the inside of the 4Runner. Got my bed, and then Pike's on the other side of the fridge over there. Got my fridge, Blue Eddy, my food, and just things shoved in corners. And then I'm using the Gravity Platypus Works. I've had this thing for years. I've replaced the filter a few times because you know you have to do that. But I might be needing to replace the filter again because it's continuously needing to get backflowed or flushed or whatever the heck you call it. Here's what I have done to somewhat get level. I've got a couple rocks right there, and then I've got these rocks here holding me up, and this is all like super loose dirt, so it is very quick to get dirty. But look at this view. Definitely a nice view. There's some 14ers back there, and then the Arkansas River is just over there, and there's a little trail around the corner that I've been going to get water. You can actually see the Arkansas over there. And then there's more 14ers over there. And then I was backpacking in those mountains over there, behind that tree that you can't see. So, this is one of my favorite areas, Colorado, but I kind of say that about every area. Ew, there's bugs in your water. Sweet boy. You got some friends. We'll get you some fresh water, because we don't need friends in our water. But actually, I'm getting pretty cold. Which is weird because I don't think the temperature is supposed to drop down below like 48 or 50. In fact, it might even rain. Bought this new beanie at REI on sale. It's a little on the snug side, but it's perfect for backpacking. Did you see all of that dust? Oh, man, that is coming right into my camp, or my 4Runner. There you go, sweet boy. Hey, over here, right here. Right here. There you go. Oh, perfect. Oh, my sweet boy. He's so dusty and dirty, and I don't know how I'm so filthy. Bugs evicted, so I'll get fresh water. Got it right here. I have to figure out what I want to do with this. Let's see if I can't backflow this real quick. All right. Well, I doubt that's going to do it, but I want to shut this because people driving by can see right in here. I guess I can do this. I think it's time to get into bed. Ah, that sunset's so pretty. Look at that. Oh yeah. That's gonna be nice. Nice to look at that from the back of the 4Runner. Everything is so filthy. Ugh. That is one disadvantage to living this way. I completely forgot what it was like living in the 4Runner. It was nice having the rooftop tent, but back then I had a platform with like a pull-out kitchen and storage, so it was a little bit better than just this. But everything's filthy. It's filthy right now. This is what happens when you leave windows down and you hit the trail. Yeah. Baby, you ready for bed? We're definitely gonna have to do another potty break before bed. I'm so procrastinating. My body hurts so bad I don't want to go in the 4Runner. Oh man. Totally should have taken those shoes off before I put them on my bed. Oh, I don't bend this way right now. Oh. It doesn't really matter. Everything is so gross and filthy in here right now. I'm using my Sea to Summit inflatable backpacking sleeping pad. That's how I'm sleeping in the 4Runner right now. Definitely pretty comfortable considering, you know, it's not my bed in my Casita. Let's get you some fresh water, bud. I am definitely craving pizza today. I might just go get some pizza tomorrow when I go into town. Although tomorrow I'll probably want tacos, which, story of my life. I do have a Mountain House chicken teriyaki. I don't know what's happening. My Blue Yeti keeps clicking. I could do chicken teriyaki. All right, let's do it because I'm hungry. Oh, I figured out why it's clicking. The solar is kicking on. So it's getting like 0 to 5 watts of solar. So I was like, why is it clicking? And it's engaging the solar whenever it gets like, you know. So anyway, at least mystery solved. Do I have a lighter? Or is it in my backpack? Are you kidding me? I have to get up and go find my lighter. Unless there's one in there. But no, for real. Where did I put my lighter? I hope I didn't put it in my backpack. I have 2 of them, so I'm hoping. Something just fell down outside. One treat. Here's some treats. Whoa, that did not work. Ah, lighter. Oh man, I want beef. No, I'm doing chicken teriyaki. No, I'm good. Okay. It's very handy having everything right here, unless it's in the front seat. Two cups. Does this have a 2-cup limit here? 1 liter. What the heck is 1 liter in cups? Are you serious? 0.5 liters? Is that right? 0.5 liters, 2 cups. 2 cups! Well, 2.1. All right. I need 2 cups if I'm gonna eat this whole thing. I'm hungry. Let's go for it. Whoa, hey, let's not burn down my 4Runner. Just so you know, I have the door open and this is wide open, so I won't be like getting sick with the fumes. Oh, my baby's drinking some waters. Hi, honey. Are you getting some waters? Oh, my sweet boy. He's so tired. I don't blame him. Oh, we've got a truck camper coming by. Oh, I would so love to have a truck camper. Look, truck camper. 3, 2, 1, go! Bam! I just love seeing all these people out here camping. It's great. We are boiling. All right, I never read instructions, so. You'd think I would know how to use dehydrated meals by now, but I never follow the instructions, and I'm trying to do that right. Okay? Carefully add 2 cups of boiling water. Okay, so I don't want to add every bit of this because it was just over 2 cups. Oh, that's hot. All right, so we've stirred. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and watch some of my show while I'm waiting for my food to cook. Taking your sweet time. Oh, my timer. Dang. All right. All right, time to stir up my mountain house here. And then we need to set, and oh man, that's coming together nicely. Make sure all the stuff on the bottom is, oh my gosh, that smells so good. Look at that. Okay, I'm hoping that means that it's dinner time. Let's take a look. Well, it has firmed up nicely. It smells delicious. Let's just take a quick bite. Oh my God, it's still hot. It's actually really good, but I am gonna add some salt. Well, the blend, because I like salt, pepper, and garlic. There it is. Looks pretty good. Let's see how it is now with the salt added. Whoa, why is that so close to my face? It's hot. All right, I can get on board with that. I wasn't like too enthused about backpacker meals tonight, but that is actually really good. We're still gonna have to do a potty run, but at least the back's not open anymore. I'm so looking forward to sleep. What about you? I'm full. I definitely don't need 2 servings. Well, I don't know if anything more fun is gonna happen, so I might call it here and see you in the morning where we making some coffee and doing our thing. I'll see ya.